Hello Gemini, Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. This reading is going to look at the energies between the 29th of June to the 5th of July. I have already meditated on your energies, Gemini, and done a pre-shuffle. So this is just a final shuffle and we'll get straight on with your reading. The cards I'm using, first of all, are the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. There we are. And then as a clarifying layer, I've got the Fairy Oracle cards, which do seem to complement the Psychic Tarot quite well. I have already pre-shuffled these cards also. And we'll lay them on top of the Psychic Tarot, so they will just give a little bit of extra depth and clarity to your reading at this time, Gemini. Hope you're all keeping well. Alright Gemini, at the heart of your reading we've got a mental conflict. This is from the part of the deck of the mind. This would be the Two of Swords in ordinary tarot. So this is when we have conflict in our mind. You see the inner person inside this person, his mind is bright red. So this is when your mind's on fire. So there's lots of mental conflict going on here. With the Two of Swords, it would be like crossed swords, conflict of some sort. But this is really about mental conflict. What's conflict in your mind? Thinking over and over about something in your mind. And yes, we've got G Hobja. Now G Hobja is saying, what is it you are worried about? Many of the things that we become preoccupied with in our mind and anxious about, we shouldn't be. They are groundless fears. They're not they're fears. We're thinking about things that we shouldn't be. We should let them go. They're not meaningful for us, or there's nothing we can do about them, whatever it means, or it's little day-to-day minutiae that preoccupy us and we could become fearful of them. And G Hobja comes along and says, just let them go, because you need to have space in your mind for important things to think about. So these all the things that you shouldn't be worrying about block your mind, your thought processes. So it's let go of whatever it is that's creating such mental conflict for you at this time, Gemini. And your challenge is the partnerships and alliances and the guardian at the gate. So there's something about a partnership, working in collaboration with others, with either one other or with others. There's a challenge for you at this time. And then the guardian at the gate is about, when we're working towards something, and then we go through the gate and then things change. So it's like there's a build-up happening, getting ready to go through a period of change, when things are going to be changed forever, if you like, and there'll be no looking back. The general energy of this is a very positive energy. It's about transformation and moving on. It's like when we become qualified and we become a professional, and then we don't look back to our apprentice times. We just go forward then with a new identity. So that's the energy of the card, but for some reason this is in the challenge. This is a challenge for you, this movement forward, this change that's happening. Is a challenge for you. All right. And then at the root of this we have emotional withdrawal, and iris of the rainbow. So emotional withdrawal is when we need to, this is from the heart part of the deck, and it's when we have to remove ourselves, whether it's meditation or going away, isolating ourselves. And obviously with the current climate, with the COVID-19, some of us have had to isolate, and we didn't want to. So it affects our emotions, doesn't it? We emotionally go within ourselves. So however it resonates with you, Gemini, it won't be that meaning for all of you. For some of you, it'll be about the need that you've needed to withdraw emotionally, to think about things. And then we have iris of the rainbows. Now, iris of the rainbows is when there is still a difficult situation around. There's still dark clouds around, but they're starting to move on. And the rainbow is coming out. So brighter times are coming, better times are coming, connected with this emotional withdrawal. So this is at the root. This is at the root of this situation at the moment. So something about events starting to look a little bit better, not quite out of the woods yet, but starting to look better, but still a level of emotional withdrawal there. Now, the past leading to the current situation, again, this is from the heart part of the deck, so it's about emotions. Now, this is about choosing wisely, so having to have made a choice in the past, going forward, a need to make a choice, whether it's to do with the heart or the emotions or in some other area. And then the clarifier, the singer of the chalice. And this is about new events, being open to new opportunities coming in, new emotions coming in, new opportunities of in some area, maybe to do with career work. It could be to do with relationships. So this is in the past, being open to receive something that was coming in for you, something very positive, and then making that choice and choosing wisely. So that's in the past. And then what's on your mind at the moment, what's crowning you at the moment, is patience. And this is the major arcana, and this is the need to be patient while something grows and blossoms, but the need to be patient. And the clarifier is the Ra, and the Ra is a very fast-moving energy. So something is moving very fast. Something is moving ahead very fast, and it's an energy of fast movement. So this is on your mind, this energy of fast movement, whilst you're having to be patient. So this can actually be why you're in such mental conflict at the moment, the mental conflict that was at the heart of your reading. All right, so what you're thinking about, that things are very slow still, you're having to wait, but there's an energy within you of wanting to move things along a little bit more quickly. In your power position, Gemini, we have rejoice in celebration. So there's two meanings for me of this card. One of them is, as it says on the tin, rejoicing in celebration, rejoicing and celebrating with family and friends about some success, some achievement. All right. Sometimes it's about a third party interference, that not necessarily a relationship third party, it could be. Sometimes it's about a preoccupation or an obsession with something that can get in between a relationship. So, take it how it resonates with you, Gemini, but this is in your power. So it's either in your power to really celebrate and rejoice a success, or it's within your power to face some form of a third party interference, if you like, however it resonates. And then we have the bright mother, and the bright mother is a very maternal, very benevolent, fertile energy, and this is very, very maternal, protecting those around you, looking after, nurturing yourself, but also those around you. So that's very much in your power position at this moment. So perhaps something to do with this, and it is about rejoicing in the celebration of being, whether you're male or female, it's having this very nurturing energy for yourself, as well as for those around you. All right, so take it how it resonates with you, Gemini. And then in your environment around you, we've got this lovely foundation and achievement card. This is the happy family, the success card. There's the rainbow is out. An energy of being content and happy with what you have and where you are. And it's a very successful energy as well. And this is around you, and the journeyman. So this is about on this journey that you're on. It's enjoying every step of the way, taking that step forward, that leap of faith. But this is not about where you end up. This is about the journey, the going forward, and taking a step at a time and enjoying the process, if you like. So this is in your environment around you. Things moving forward positively, very, very much going forward, very positively, and with confidence, and a happy home life. And then in your hopes and fears, we have the crown chakra. The crown chakra is about being nicely connected with universal energies, being open to receive the life force, if you like, and the positivity that comes down. So this is perhaps, I would engage in your hopes, this hope of connectivity. But then we have the death card. So don't worry about the death card. The death card means that something needs to come to an end, ready for a new beginning, ready for a transformation. But something needs to end. Or an ending is going to happen or is happening, ready for a new beginning. Sometimes, this has to happen, doesn't it? There has to be an ending of something before something new can come in. So this is in your hopes and fears, hopes and or fears, both of these. So take them as they resonate with you, Gemini. I do personal private readings. If you want to get in touch with me to look at your own personal energies, the information is below this video, Gemini. Now, in your outcome, we have recognition and reward, and we have unity. So this is a recognition of a job well done, a really good job well done. Perhaps it's something that is now completed, ready for going on to a new level. Remember, we had the Guardian and the Gate, going on to a new level that is a bit of a challenge for you, working in partnership. So the outcome is about a recognition and reward of a job well done, of something that now is completing. And unity. So this is about when we all come together, when we're working together, when we pull all our energies together for the good of all, for unity. It sometimes can mean about unifying within ourselves, making sure that all of our chakras are well lined up, that mentally and with our heart and communication, solar plexus, which is about power and autonomy. All of these are connected and working really well. So this sense of unity, and this also can mean about coming together within our communities, friends and family, that sort of an energy. All right, so these are both in the outcome position for you, Gemini. And then just to round up, we have going forward. Over the next week or so, we're going forward triumphantly. Things are starting to move and go forward a little bit better. So what was on your mind at this time was about patience, but the energy of needing to go forward quickly. Well, what's coming in for you is movement. You're going to go forward very successfully. And then Sylvanus is the fairy of aspiration there, and the mask is being lifted, and your aspirations are going to be able to come forward and be activated. All right, I'll leave it there, Gemini. Please let me know if you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's had some meaning for you. Please, if you could press the subscribe button to help my channel to evolve if you've enjoyed the reading. And then it means you will be notified of future readings going forward. But thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. I've really enjoyed doing this reading for you today. Do join me again in the future. Bye-bye.